Okay, we're back. Let me know how the audio sounds, if it's better. I'm gonna check on my own too. Let me see if it's too. Alright, is the audio syncing up? I think the audio's syncing up. Hey, we back. We back up in this. The audio is fixed. I feel relieved. It's too bright. Magtro, shout out in the chat. How you doing? You having a good time? Happy Monday fun day. We out here with a little comic strip. It's not a little comic strip. It's a big comic strip. Rook Gang Andy, shout out in the chat. How you doing? Ryuk? Rook? You're the Shinigami? I'm the Shinigami Ryuk, and you will refer to me as such. should give it like a little gray color, right? Honestly, when I do the background, it might have to be like a whole different like color scheme or like art scheme, because I don't know if I'm gonna do a background. It's just a 6-panel comic strip. I didn't want to take all day on this. And if you in the chat, appreciate you stopping by. Comment, like, subscribe for future comic strips. What should the color of his hands be? I should make his hands yellow. Like the same yellow as his fur. Like his body. Like, let's try this. But it's gonna blend into the rest of his body. Like when I do this. Hold on. I should do yellow, but maybe a different shade of yellow. Or like, if you're looking at bug hands are normally black, but I don't want to make them black. Let's see. Let me experiment with what color I want the hands to be. But I think the same yellow as his the rest of his body might not contrast enough. But I mean, the yellow doesn't look too bad. Like those big yellow mitts. The hard part about the coloring, when you decide not to make everything just a round, cohesive balaba. You're like, oh, I'll add some texture detail. Why? Because I like it, that's why. The texture detail is nice. Boom, boom. Oh, my back. Let me know if the music's too loud. I know sometimes it can get too overbearing. How's my B design look? I wanted to make him super expressive. Like, he's someone that has like a lot of emotions. I think I'll have to make his tongue and teeth like the color of his wings. I don't have to, but I think I should. I should make his teeth white. I'll look at the color of his eyeballs, and I might make it the same color, but who knows? Because the eyeballs up there are pretty white. Too whole white. Red Max, shout out in the chat. Is he the Saints Row Skeeter mascot? The Saints Row Skeeter mascot? Yes. He is the Saint Row Skeeter mascot. How'd you know that I was making the Saint Row Skeeter mascot? That's exactly what I'm doing. You got me. You caught me. Making Saint Row Skeeter mascots. What if you just ruined my entire gig? You're like, oh, the chat found out what he was up to. Canned the job. Like, no! My livelihood. My career. Just kidding, that would be devastating. For my entire, livelihood and career to be put on a singular chat. Yeah, he can't hold a secret. Don't give him further work. They're like, no, I can hold a secret. I can hold a secret. The chat, they're just so... they deduced it. Deduced it. Did they pry it out of you? Did they torture you? No, I didn't get tortured or anything. I was just asked a simple question. Most scenarios that I just conjure up in my head, don't put me in the best light. I don't know why I do that. I'm gonna draw the B first so I can keep the same color scheme going on. Look at this one. He looks a little funny right here, doesn't he? Huh? I haven't decided the color of the hands yet. I might change the color of the hands. I'm thinking maybe a brown. Maybe a brown. What device am I using? I'm using an iPad. Boom, Procreate. Procreate, baby. You got brushes. You got more brushes. Hold on, you got some brushes. You got more brushes. You got your fingertips. You got your eraser head. You got, ooh, layers. Let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm being ridiculous. What am I apologizing? I have nothing to apologize for. I have nothing to apologize for. That's usually what I tell myself. That's what I tell myself when I do something horrible. Why am I apologizing? I have nothing to apologize for. Committed a crime. I have nothing to apologize for. Sorry, you're into the chat. You're into the stream of a crazy person. I'm crazy. I'm loco. Just kidding. I'm normal 4 days out of the week. The other 3 days out of the week, you don't know who you're gonna get. And you're like, what's normal to you versus what's normal to me? It's a good question. What do you define as being normal? Is normal somebody who kind of like sits, they speak coherently, they don't have run-on sentences, they have like proper punctuation throughout everything that they say? Is that what's normal? Or is what's normal being a non-coherent sycophant? Just kidding, I don't know what a sycophant is. I'm normal 4 hours a day when I'm buzzes. When you're buzzes? Like when you're buzzing like a bee? I get you. You're a busy bee. So those 4 hours, you're busy bee. And you're like, okay. The other 20 hours of the day, we get full you. I think jobs try to tell you what's normal and what's not normal, when in reality, you being who you are is just the most normal worldview that you're gonna ever have, right? Buzzed. I'm normal 4 hours a day when I'm buzzed. Okay. Cheers to that. It's a Waterloo. I think people argue social norms a lot. But I guess if you're like on a train and then you're in public, like there's certain things you can do in your home versus, outdoors from what's being seen or perceived as being normal. Like, in my home, I could just sing. I'm singing in the rain, I'm singing in the rain. But then if I'm on the bus, or if I'm on the train in public, in a public setting, and I'm like, well, I'm singing on the rain, they're gonna be like, that's a lunatic over there. Point of the story is, if you're at home buzzed, or if you're out buzzed 4 hours a day, like, normal's normal. But if you're drinking on the train, don't drink on the train, okay? You're like, damn, but it's been a hard day at work. I understand. It was probably really tough. Maybe you were on the second shift, getting off late at night. And you're like, shit, an ice cold beer at 8 o'clock on a Monday is what you need. That's what you're thinking. But wait till you get home. I'm over here like, Yeah, everybody should be able to be normal. Don't drink publicly. I guess that was wrong. Said wrong. You, it's only social norm to drink publicly if you're at a restaurant. If you're at a work event. Yeah, if you're at an event, drink. If you're at the actual job, I'd advise against it. Yeah, close this stuff. If you're gonna drop that. Where did it leak? Where is it leaking? Where's it going? Why is it doing it? It's pissing me off. Let me stop. Let me just color in as much as I can with my little ink pen. Fuck. Would I decide to be a bee if the choice was given to me? If I were a bee, what kind of life could I live? Serving a queen? What if there was a bee who was like, man, fuck this queen. She got all these rules for no reason. I'm trying to be a bee, you know? I'm not trying to listen to all that. That's what he's saying. Man, I'm not trying to listen to all that. That queen's always talking all this. All this nonsense. Pollinate this, pollinate that. You know what, queen? How about you pollinate my... Is it because this is a reference? Let me uncheck that reference. It was referencing the wrong... The reference is on top. Or right below. That's why that was happening. Now we know. Right there. Found it. Ooh, you gotta be shitting me. It's somewhere in here. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a different texture for the background. Twitter, it's what's happening. What? Why does it say that? I like these faces though. all this bee is all he wants is some friends, okay? All this bee wants is some company. Damn, what should his tongue be? Just a regular tongue color? I'll make it a tongue color. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. Like a bees having tongues, like of course bees don't have tongues, but oh, I just made the other ones not tongue color. It's gotta be cohesive. If it's not, it won't make sense. Pop. Skip scap. Skip scap. Skiddity pop. I'm one more note from losing my grip. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Buzz me in, I'm feeling sweet. I got 6 legs and 2 left feet. It's a dumb one. I hated saying that. Can't believe I just said that. It was awful. Yes, a bee has a tongue. we got some Pokemon. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. liking this. Is this skin color? That too. It's like me during the summer, right? Simon, you're a little bit lighter shade than that. I was trying to make it lighter, but I didn't want to make it too light. I want to. Is that too light? Right there? Tell me when to stop. Right there. How's that look? Go to the right a little bit. Go to the right a little bit? It's like, that's a little orange. That's not vibrant enough. It needs a little bit more colorful. Okay, I need a little bit more color. I need colorful? You want me to have orange? Does this look right? I don't know. It looks a little too peachy, doesn't it? Should just put my hand next to it. Damn, I'm white! Hold on. I feel like, well, hold on, the way that this... See, look at that. Now, the light was too bright. I got these overhead lights on. That these overhead lights are made to make you look white. No, no, no. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna go with this one. I don't want to second guess myself. I guess I could add in some color if I were to add like blush and whatnot, but I'm not gonna do that. This is just gonna be like a very flat drawing. Yeah, this color looks better. In my opinion. See, when the sun comes out, I get a little darker in the summer. This comic strip takes place in the summer, okay? It's not me in the winter, so I'm trying to think about what I look like midsummer. I'm gonna get like summer vibes from this. My hand's not proportional at all, but whatever. I need some good bee puns. So if you know any bee puns, let me know. The only one I have is buzz me in, but I don't know if I want to make this say the queen has a message or anything. So I know I'm gonna keep the first one like that, the second slide, the third slide, but I don't know how slide 4 and 6. I'm not sure what that's gonna say yet. So I'm just thinking about putting some bee puns there. Some bee puns. Some bee puns. It's okay, I'm going to go back over this with the correct color, so it won't look too crazy. Hey, shout out Weird Kid in the chat. What was all about the puns? Yes, I'm painting still. B puns fire. Buzz me in. I should hit up Vovo so he can tell me some of the puns that I should use. He probably say something lame like, hold on. This is what Vovo would say. I believe I was the life of your party. I brought pollinated pizza. You didn't text me back, so I figured I'd just buzz by. I am buzzworthy. I stick like honey and hum like guilt. What? I'ma stick to you like honey sticks on flat surfaces. No? Don't call me sticky, I'm just a honey bun. Between you and me, it's a sticky situation. I'ma stop. I don't have it. I'ma stop. Between you and me. Let me stop. Alright. Coloring phase. We in the coloring phase. What you do in the coloring phase is you color. Color. Weird kid. My audio, is it better now? I shut down my entire laptop, rebooted everything, cause this is what I think happened. I sometimes have a bad habit of not shutting down my laptop because I'm like, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to it tomorrow. So then I just let it go and go and go. And then stuff just gets clunky. So when I opened up today, see, you heard buzzing and glitching? It was messed up then, yeah. So I need to shut down more often. So I'm in the last stream. I was streaming an hour before this one. Ooh, the sound didn't sound so good. He heard buzzing and glitching. The bee got inside my laptop. I gotta focus. Okay, what color should she be? I should have done myself first. You ain't buzzworthy, not in my world. You think bees have like a civilized society in the hive? They audition for who's gonna be the queen's right-hand man. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the queen's right-hand man. I don't know how far this hair is gonna go up, but I'm just gonna color up here. I might get some on the forehead. You finished both faces? I thought you were painting sparkling water. I don't think you told me what you were painting. Or did you just ask me what my favorite sparkling water was? Are you drawing what you perceive the face of a sparkling beverage would be? Like something bubbly? Like which face? Which face would you... No, none of those faces. Let's see. I'm getting distracted. It's kind of hard to explain. Kind of like ghosts looking over someone. Okay. That was pretty... You explained it pretty easily. It's a ghost looking over someone, like a... someone being haunted. You got yourself in a spooky situation, kid. Yeah, I bet it looks fire too. I do semi-realism. Yeah, Yeah, I bet it looks fire. You just finished the faces? You just posted it? Hold on, I'm gonna have to check it out a little bit. Where'd you post it? Trying to check out the art. She posted on the gram. Damn, there's gotta be like some sort of I gotta get a line there. On my channel, on the spots category, not the video or anything yet. Okay, let me You just drew this? Probably posting on Instagram soon. Damn, this looks sick. Using purples and blacks and whites, getting all the details. This is the ghost? How I like this. Shit. Ooh-wee. Looks dope. Making the eyebrows have more emotion and eyes. That you are cooking. You are cooking. Love me some Joyride while doing some Spider-Man drawings. But just some who's Shanks? Where's Shanks? This ain't Shanks. Oh, he said thanks. Damn. Art block, who's that? Are these all like original pieces too? You see, like, you're drawing, while you're drawing this stuff, I'm like, here's a bee buzzing around my apartment. Let me stop. Art's subjective. We both create in the best way possible. But your shit looks crazy. I love it. Let me subscribe to you. I'm trying to check out more of your art. Let me get back to what I do best. Let me get back to this cartoon shit. But good stuff, man. Your art is dope. Keep doing your thing. And you're doing it like you're actually painting it. I haven't painted in a long time. I got paint just sitting in the closet. I got blank canvases just on my floor for some reason. I got paint on this. I could actually set up the stream. I got a little thing right here. I can set up the stream to live stream real life paint. I think I might do that soon. I'm gonna get back to it. Like, hey, you're getting distracted. I used to do digital art. It's just too weird. I used to feel the same. It just takes practice, honestly. Like anything, it's just a new medium. I had to get used to to Procreate. I put a paper-like screen protector on it, so it feels more like pen to paper. But even with the paper-like feeling on it, it's obviously still digital art. I have the outline of the Bomb Bomb from Mario 64. Mario 64. Bomb Bomb. I have the outline of this done on a canvas, but I haven't started on it. Like, I want to paint. This is my next project right here. And I'm gonna hang it up on my wall once I finish it too. Yeah, I feel you. Like the markers, the paints, like you're getting like right into it. It feels a lot better. But I might end up with something like this. I do want I might paint on the gold frame though. Like, I'm gonna get that gold frame in there. I'm a cook! Sick. I just had to say, just sick. Let me stop. Let me get back to it. I'll keep up the Dragon Ball Z just for some DBZ inspo. Look at this. Look at this. This just makes me happy, so I'm gonna keep this up right here. See, you can tell I got a little sloppy down here, especially even with the outline. None of the lines are even connecting. But it's okay. Finished, not perfect. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm telling myself. I always get struck too. The complete difference in reaction between them. Yes, so my girlfriend likes bees. She welcomes them in the garden and in our backyard. I'm gonna stay away from them. They're gonna sting me. Have you been stung by a bee before? I think I've been stung by it was either a bee or a wasp. I think it was a wasp. and because bees are normally friendly, which is why I wanted to make this bee friendly. So I don't have any animosity against bees, except they resemble wasps, and they have stingers. So I'm gonna run away from a bee. But when I got stung by a bee, I was running in the park. I woke up early. And they had in the park there was a big loop around the park. You get around the park, and that's about like a mile, maybe half a mile, or it's somewhere between half a mile and a mile. I probably know, but anyway. So I started off. I'm running. This is when I was still in high school and I was a little chunkier. I'm trying to get in shape. I'm like, this is during summer break. I'm like, when I get back to school, all the girls gonna love me. I'm gonna be in shape. Then I'm like, ah! I fall down to the ground. I'm like, what the fuck just stabbed me in the back of my knee? And I thought like, oh, this is probably what runners go through. They get knee pain, and I could tell the story and draw at the same time on paint. I'm like, oh, runners, they get knee pain. They probably, this is what they experience. But I'm like, no, this is no normal knee pain. This is like something stabbed me. I felt like little lumps on the back of my knee. And then I see, like, it was something like around that big. Just like, and it had to be a wasp. It most likely was a wasp. And it stung me 3 times. And in my head, I forgot wasps were like a thing. So I was like, how the fuck did the bee sting me 3 times and it's not dead? So, ever since then, I've been traumatized. Just kidding. I'm not traumatized by bees. I would just rather them keep a safe distance away from me. So, hey baby. Hey, baby's in the chat. So, I got stung when it was probably the summer, my sophomore year summer of high school, going into my junior year. Because I think sophomore year is when I found out that, like, people were in track and everything, or in cross country. And people were in cross country, like, in the summer too. And I didn't join cross country, but I wanted to run and get in shape. Slim down a little bit. I didn't know what being in shape was at the time, because most of any physical activity I did was done in a PE classroom type of setting. Did you have abs when you got back to school though? So that's a thing. No. Never got abs. But each summer, my buddy and my buddy Juan and I would always tell each other, hey, this is the summer we're getting a 6-pack. This is the summer we're getting a 6-pack. So, like, we would have that type of, like, mentality in the summer, because then we would come back to school jacked. It just never happened. I am a shape. I'm not in shape, I'm a shape. I'm oblong, if you remember that show. Yeah, we never got any 6-packs. It's very hard. There was a kid in our classes though. Now, imagine a 14-year-old kid walking in the classroom, but he doesn't look 14. He looks like Danny Zuko from the movie Grease. So he looks like a 40-year-old, but he's in a 14-year-old body. This kid Sammy, he had a six-pack. He had a beard. He was chiseled at 14 years old. So he was kind of like our inspo. He was I was like, damn, if he can get jacked like that, there's no reason I can't. But I don't know if he was doing any like performance enhancing drugs or anything, but for a 14-year-old to be as jacked as he was, it was insane. Always in shape because you are one. Yeah, exactly. I am a shape. I'm the best shape. I'm a square. I forgot my hand. I'm not a square. Why'd I just make fun of myself? But that summer that I got stung by a bee, you know, Super Mario World completed the game. Totally irrelevant to the story, but completed Super Mario World. It's what I needed at the time. Okay. Should I just go straight black up in here? Boom, boom, pop. I like the yellow of the bee. Thank you. It's like it's bright and poppy, right? I wanted to like have some nice poppy colors. I like, you know, you see this Dragon Ball Z picture, how it looks like markers are being used, because markers are probably being used to make this. I kind of want to try to achieve this texture digitally, but I don't know how to. So I'm gonna save that picture actually, because I try to use the marker brushes on here, but the texture's like way different, in my opinion. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna get the... I think I just need to practice with real markers first. And like, I can set it up too to practice with real markers, cause I got a set. You gotta have a marker set. I think probably the main thing I have, like where I'm like, I should just do it digitally because I'm gonna have to make it digitally at some point anyway. So I just like will automatically go towards digital art now, even though what's non-digital? manual. No, traditional. A traditional process would be probably a lot of fun, to be honest. Let me this I'm trying to go for more of texture. Because as you can see, I shaved my beard, so you can still see some of the skin underneath my face. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Okay, now my baby's hair is gonna be hard to do because it's so wavy. And I gotta get some red streaks up in there too. So I'm probably going to start with a browner brown than what I used for my hair. I can't use this one. There you go. Yeah, get the fall over. Get the fall over. Ooh! My hairstylist put purple in there and blue and then red to make it pop, if that helps. Shout out Krista! Using the reds and the blues to make the purple. Wait. She put purple and blue and then red. How'd you not get purple? How's your hair not just purple? Because if you put blue and red, you get purple. Krista, you got some splaining to do. You'd be like, well, if you take the derivative of the color purple and you I'm not trying to hear all that. Hey baby. You home? You get rid of all the treats? Damn. It's crazy.
They're only good for today.
Okay. You want to take a shower and watch Django? You want to take a shower and watch Django?
It's coming along.
Yeah, it's coming along. My the stream was a little messed up earlier. I don't know, the audio was like all jacked up. I think it's because I don't really like shut down my laptop, or sometimes I don't shut down my laptop, so it doesn't get like to rest. You were gone a second. Did anything happen? No, I'm trying to figure out this hair. Hey, Weird Kid said, what's up?
What's up, weird kid? Not much. I'm just eating Trader Joe's Ghost pepper chips.
So, rate the chips.
Oh, 10 out of 10. They're so good.
10 out of 10. You give the chips a 10 out of 10. That's a big rating for chips. That's like up there with Cheetos.
They're better than Cheetos.
But,
They're so spicy.
Let's see. Well, what do I rate the chip? It's a really good chip.
It's a good chip.
I might give the chip a. I'll give it a 9. I'm not gonna give it a 10.
So
10.
how do you do that?
Huh?
How do you do that?
What?
But you gave it a 10.
No, you give it 10. I'm giving
That's
it.
what I said.
I'm not gonna
You
give it a
can't
10.
give it a 10.
I'm giving it. I could give it a 10 if I wanted to, but
What's better?
what chip is better? You got the first one. You got the classic tortilla chip.
But that's not a 10.
So I'm gonna give it tortilla.
That's like a solid 7.
You get a nice bowl of tortilla chips at a Mexican restaurant with some salt on it.
I would still prefer Lay's.
Classic. You prefer Lay's over tortilla chip?
I think tortilla chips are healthier, so I'll eat more tortilla chips, but I prefer Lay's, yeah.
I don't think tortilla chips are healthier. Let's see what else gets top chip. Probably.
Fritos.
Fritos are like bottom tier chip.
What's wrong with you?
I'll put Fritos under like almost all chips. Hey Simon, hope you have a good night. You be good. I'll see you some other time. This weekend maybe. I think I might see Simon on Saturday.
No way. What are you guys gonna do?
I don't know. I think he wants to hang out with me and Brendan and probably do something creative.
Cool.
Now, a freshly made tortilla chip that's still hot is good. You see, that's a 10 out of 10. If you make the tortilla chip yourself too, a homemade, freshly hot, right out the fryer. Yeah, you gotta fry them.
I would still call that a 9.
10 out.
I would still prefer to eat this.
Now, what about this seasoning on a tortilla chip?
Potato chip.
What else is better than this chip? The classic kettle cooked jalapeno chip.
I like
The classic kettle cooked
Okay,
ruffle cheddar sour cream chip.
late
10 out of 10.
Late July jalapeno lime chip.
Late July.
10 out of 10.
Late July jalapeno chip. It's called Late July?
The brand.
Could you put popcorn up there?
Yeah.
You consider popcorn a chip?
Solid 9.
Garrett's popcorn, 10 out of 10. If I'm doing popcorn as a chip, Garrett's. You got the caramel, you got the cheese. That's all you need. Especially for a movie.
You're supposed to keep drawing through this. Chat.
Hey chat, I'm drawing. You just distracted me.
I offended you with my chip ratings.
Offended?
Offended.
I don't get offended too easily.
Okay. I'm really sorry.
Popcorn is really good. Damn, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this the coloring tonight. Damn. I need to find a way to do women's hair better. On chicken. Before you shower? No, we got too much left. I would take cheesy popcorn over caramel any day. You see, you don't have a sweet tooth if you're making that choice. If you have any sense of having a sweet tooth, there's no way you choose cheese popcorn over caramel popcorn. You're not gonna be able to finish the 18 by 15 canvas? Was that the one you were just doing? That's a big canvas. It's a big canvas to be using, but I believe you could do it. It just got better. What got better? Explain it to me. You're painting? Are you talking about popcorn still? Because I can already tell that the popcorn you're choosing to eat amongst the sweet tailored popcorn crowd, no one's going cheese. Think about all the sweet popcorns that are out there. Okay, you got caramel corn, you got a butter pecan corn, you got any variation of popcorn is usually sweet. I can't think of everything right now. You got a chocolate corn with the drizzle, the caramel corn with the chocolate drizzle, fire. Bum, 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 bum. Let me not argue too much against the cheese corn though, because you can't have too much caramel corn. You use the cheese corn to balance it out. Even though it all gives you cavities, you still gotta use that cheese corn to balance it out. Butter pecan, let me tell you about that butter pecan popcorn. The chocolate drizzle is just alright. It depends on what the chocolate being drizzled on, to be honest. I take chocolate drizzle on anything. You put chocolate drizzle on just about anything. You put chocolate drizzle on some tortilla chips, I'm gonna eat that. And this is why I had to get in shape when I was a kid. And this is why I ate too many sweets. This is why I had to run. That's why I got stung by bees. Because of my sweet tooth. That bee's like, oh, he thought he was pollinating something. He was getting some pollen. That's how sweet I was. chocolate drizzle on them tortilla chips. Hey, hand me them tortilla chips with the chocolate drizzle. Baby, hand me them tortilla chips with the chocolate drizzle. What are you doing with that? I'm just joking. I'm not putting chocolate drizzle on tortilla chips. That would be horrendous. Wow.
Just full ass.
Yeah.
I'm not picking this one.
No.
No, but I thought you'd enjoy it.
How many can you pick?
I can pick up to 5, but I can pay $10 per extra chip I
Sexy.
want.
That's disrespectful. The poor chip. I'm disrespecting the whole chip community. And we heard today that a local Twitch streamer and YouTube streamer in Chicago has mentioned chocolate drizzle on chips. He must be banned. He must be executed. Before I get thrown off this bridge, I'd like to plead my case. There's no such thing as too much chocolate in this world. I would love for any cannibal to drizzle me in chocolate. Oh, hey, Eric. Sorry, it got a little weird. Talking about chocolate drizzle on just about anything. I bet you a cannibal would put some chocolate drizzle on some human remains. Who was the baby, who was that guy in Wisconsin who ate people? Who was that guy in Wisconsin who ate people? She's not answering me. He was played by they made a Netflix show about him. He just likes chocolate people, to be honest. Dahmer. That fucking Dahmer. Dahmer has some chocolate drizzle. He actually had a chocolate person, but he has some chocolate drizzle on all them other people. He's eating them. Shit, this stuff is bland. This needs something sweet. Hand me that Hershey syrup over there. You're happier 5 minutes ago. Listen. I'm sending you my therapist bill. How did we go from chocolate covered chips to chocolate covered humans? It's how good the drizzle is. Let's bring this back to reality. When I was a kid, I would take the Hershey's chocolate syrup and I get a cold glass of milk. I would pour so much Hershey's syrup in that glass of milk, stir it up. Best chocolate milk I ever had in my entire life. I mean, if that's what you're into, too sticky and too messy. I mean, I'm into it. Throw some Nutella on it. You got yourself a nice little snack. I never didn't put Hershey syrup in my milk. It was a bad thing to do. I don't know why my parents didn't stop me from doing this. Like, usually parents are like, hey, you don't need that much sugar, you don't need that much chocolate, like, stop. Like, bring down your level of sugar intake. How I don't have some sort of diabetic problem, I don't know. All I can do is say, hey, shout out the universe for not letting that happen. Let me get back to this. I believe I was draw on something. It wasn't every time I drank milk. Like, I would drink milk regularly after I poured it in some cereal, ate a bowl of cereal, and then I drank that milk. I would do that. You're like, you're probably asking yourself, how am I alive right now? With the amount of unhealthy decisions I have made in my life. I don't know. I make better decisions now, okay? I don't always consume the worst sweet pastry manufactured thing in the world anymore. Now I drink oat milk sometimes. My sweetened beverage is usually coffee, and I don't make it that sweet. Best ice cream flavor. Okay, hold on. I have to go through like points of my life. Best ice cream flavor, probably 5 years ago for me, was cookies and cream. I would get a pint of cookies and cream ice cream. You get a small pint. You get the big jug of that. I could eat a pint, like one of them 16-ounce pints, one sitting. I think I could still do that, but now I respect myself, so I don't. Now I'm more of a coffee flavored type of ice cream lover, because this is what I used to do. I used to buy some vanilla ice cream, and I would have leftover coffee. This is when I was working from home. I would have leftover coffee. I'd have vanilla ice cream in the fridge. I would take scoops of vanilla ice cream and I would put it in my coffee. But like, you know, if I just had like a little bit of coffee left, it'd be like a little dessert, like midday, not for breakfast, okay? I wasn't doing this breakfast time. It might be like 3 p.m. Throw some ice cream in my coffee. Just sit back. Good times. Love you some Rocky Road. Rocky Road's a classic too. Rocky Road's a classic. Rocky Road is more of a what I heard Rocky Road on TV shows. People would always bring up Rocky Road. I think it was like had nuts in it. I don't even really know what's in Rocky Road. I don't eat it like that. But I'm gonna go runner up. I would do a coffee float. That's pretty much what I would do. My runner up, I would do not cookies and cream. I would do cookie dough. Because here's also something I would do. I would... You know how you can buy like raw cookie dough? Like Pillsbury Doughboy cookie dough? I would buy tubes of that. And, you know, if you're a normal person, you take the tube, you piece it out, you put it on a tray, you pop it in the oven. Nah, I didn't have that much time to wait. I'd eat it raw. I would eat raw cookie dough. I don't know how I'm alive. There's something definitely wrong with me. It might be a side effect of the raw cookie dough, but I said fuck it. I would sometimes take the raw cookie dough. This is what you could do too. Take some raw cookie dough, put it on a plate, pop it in the microwave for like 5-10 seconds. You're not really cooking it, but like it melts a little bit. And you have like a raw cookie dough, kind of cooked cookie, you eat it with a spoon, fire. Fire. There are cookie dough shops. There's cookie dough shops? I didn't know there was shops that sold just cookie dough. I need to find these shops. Do they have some in Chicago? They got some around town? Listen, Eric, you don't have to be into the microwave cookie dough. All I'm gonna say is it was fire. It was probably... Eric, listen, before you knew me, I would do the most grotesque things to the most sweet food you've ever heard of, okay? I would annihilate Oreos, Chips Ahoy cookies, pints of ice cream like it's nobody's business. I had a problem. I'll admit it. I'm a changed man. That doesn't make me any different than you. We all have changed. You changed your hair, I changed my eating habits. Yeah, because if you judge me, I'ma see you. I'm gonna pass you in the hall, you're gonna give me a look. I'm like, he knows my eating habits when I was in the past. But it's fine. I stretch now, and I have done hot yoga. Am I a changed man? Now, deep down in my core, I still want to indulge the way I did a while ago. It's all I want to do. But I don't think my stomach, my teeth, or my body could handle it at this point. As much as I want to. Let me stop. You're about to make me go down a dark hole. There's gonna be an intervention if I ever fall to the sweet side again. Don't fall to the sweet side. Don't fall to the sweet side. It's all about portion control. Listen, yeah, it's about portion control if you have some resistance or I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. It was impossible. But all right. If you have some self-control, there you go. That's the word I was looking for. If you have some self-control, portion control isn't too bad. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna finish coloring this some other time. I've been streaming for like the past 4 hours. It's been nice. Did a little bit of outline, did a little coloring, did a lot of goofing around. It's all about eating what flip a Java you want. Did you censor yourself? What the flip a Java you want? I'm gonna eat whatever flip a Java I want. You got that? You understand? If you hear me calling you a flip a Java, it's because of the weird kid. Anyway, I'm done. I'm signing off for the day. Hey, shout out Eric. Appreciate you stopping by. Weird kid. Appreciate you. Simon. Everybody else in the chat. Have a Monday fun day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I do a lot of things. Bye-bye. Have a good night.